We've always known this Portuguese superstar for his impressive football skills, but ever wonder about his lavish life? Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the highest paid players in football history, with a net worth of around $500 million. Being among the richest people in the world probably makes him a high spender on whatever he likes. That's a given, duh. He's famously known for owning stuff that costs more than your life. From loaded diamond watches to supercars, private jets, or private islands, he literally owns everything. But the question is, what is the most expensive thing he owns in his collection that can cost up to millions of dollars? To answer that, we had to do some research, and in conclusion, we made a list of the top 10 items Ronaldo owns that are worth more than your entire lifetime's earnings. So, before we dive into today's video, be sure to hit that like button, press subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notifications whenever we post new crazy videos. Let's start the video. Coming in at number 1, we have watches. Every man likes to wear one piece of jewelry, and that's some good wristwatches. CR7 is no different. He's very fond of his watch collection, and, well, he has the money to spend on it too. He's often seen wearing some of the most expensive watches from famous brands such as Rolex, Hublot, and Tag Heuer. And in 2020, Ronaldo collaborated with one of the most expensive watchmakers, Jacob & Co., to launch a limited edition CR7 Astronomia Tourbillon. There are only 9 CR7 Astronomia Tourbillons in the world, and damn, they're expensive. One piece of this exquisite watch was sold for around $3 million US, making the CR7 watch one of the most expensive ever created. Well, that was only one piece from Ronaldo's impressive watch collection. There's still much more to discuss. As per the reports, this football superstar has a watch collection worth $9.7 million. He owns a Hublot MP09, which costs around $1.8 million. That's almost $2 million for just a watch. After all, athletes like him don't go easy when it comes to style. Hublot is a Swiss brand known for making some of the most complex watch designs, which is why this limited edition MP09 is so expensive. Spending $1.8 million on a watch isn't enough for Ronaldo, so he spent $2.7 million on a Frank Muller Tourbillon Imperial as well. That, again, didn't stop him from buying a $3 million Planetarium Tourbillon Triaxial. All these wristwatches do the same thing. They tell time. But athletes like Ronaldo like to do that in style. Ronaldo has collaborated with several watch companies and even became the ambassador of the famous watch brand Tag Heuer. He may have a $1 million watch collection, but this is the cheapest things he owns on this list. So, let's talk about his car collection, shall we? CR7 has a vast car collection, with over 19 cars in his garage worth over $4.9 million. His love of cars is pretty obvious. He's often seen driving his Bugatti Veyron, which costs around $2.7 million, making it the most expensive car in his garage. Not just that, Bugatti Chiron that cost him about $3.2 million. Aside from that, he's the proud owner of a $1.03 million McLaren Senna. The cheapest car in his garage is Mercedes-Benz C220 CDI. Nothing compared to a Lamborghini Aventador LP704. He is a fast runner, and a Lamborghini suits his personality more than anything else. The LP704 costs more than your life savings. Its price is estimated to be around $3.18 million. Another car in CR7's garage that catches the eyes of many is a Bentley GT Speed, and this car is worth around $220,000. Apart from these super expensive models, he owns several other cars, including Ferraris, Rolls-Royce, and Lambos, which is impossible to cover in just one video. It deserves a separate video of its own. Number 3. Property and houses. Ronaldo became the most expensive teenager when he was only 18. He made millions of dollars in his long journey. So, he must have invested that money in some real estate. We did some research and oh boy, is this guy a full-fledged businessman or what? Ronaldo bought his first house for $7.1 million in England. The 3-story house had 5 bedrooms, an indoor pool, a steam room, and a theater. It even had a gym to keep our guy's boy fit for tough games. In the exclusive area of La Finca located in Madrid, Ronaldo owned a villa, which he sold for around $5.4 million when he left for Juventus. Another villa he owns is located in Marbella. Ronaldo reportedly also spent money on a luxury apartment in the Trump Tower in Manhattan, New York. The apartment is worth around $18.5 million. Aside from that, he even had the most expensive apartment in Lisbon, Portugal, which he bought for $8.5 million. The apartment was all in one. It had the luxury of having a pool, a spa, and a gym. Number 4. Private jet. Regarding the most expensive thing CR7 owns, it has to be a private jet. Ronaldo is a world-renowned personality, so a star of this magnitude isn't going to wait in boarding lines to get on a plane. So, like all other big personalities, Ronaldo owns a private jet, but his private jet has the accessories that no other celebrity has. A $25 million Gulfstream G200 can carry 12 people with a fully functional bathroom, plus a kitchen to cook your meals while flying high up in the clouds. That is the jet that CR7 owns, but wait, did you know that he has another one? He owns another upgraded version of this private jet, a Gulfstream G650, which costs much more than the G200. You'll need $65.5 million to own this jet that can go up to 8,000 miles without refueling. Number 5. Yacht. Ronaldo may have a jet with a bed, bathroom, and kitchen, but did you know he also has a home that floats on water? During his time at Juventus, Ronaldo made millions of dollars, and at the time, he bought himself a big yacht. And when we say big, we mean real big. For $12 million, he bought a yacht with 5 cabins, 6 bathrooms, and a bar. That's a crazy amount of money spent on a crazy yacht with more features than a mansion. Number 6. His wife. Ronaldo has millions of dollars and can buy anything he wants. But one of the most expensive things he owns is his wife, Georgina Rodriguez Hernandez. CR7 likes to spend his money on watches, private jets, and properties, but what he likes the most is spending money on his wife. He proved this when Georgina commented on a post about the famous jewelry brand Cartier. The post was about an incredibly exclusive diamond ring, under which she commented with a love-eyed emoji. Ronaldo saw her comment, and guess what he did after that? Yup, he bought it for $872,000. He even bought his wife a Patek Philippe watch for $60,000 and a $50,000 bracelet loaded with diamonds. That's only a fraction of what Ronaldo does for his wife. But where does she keep all this expensive jewelry? Ronaldo even solved that problem and bought her a $140,000 custom Louis Vuitton jewelry trunk to keep all those diamonds safe. Talk about being high maintenance. Number 7. Diamond CR7 boots. There's something in this list that is considered so expensive that it has no price at all. It's kept under 24-hour surveillance and heavily protected by museum guards. So, what's the thing? Let's dive into the past when Ronaldo won 2 Ballon d'Or in a row at Real Madrid. At that time, Ronaldo was at the peak of his football career. To celebrate his achievement, he collaborated with one of the biggest brands in history, Nike. In this collaboration, Nike made him a custom boot for the player. And these boots were something else. Packed with diamonds crafted by highly skilled professionals, they came up with a beautiful yet super expensive set of boots. These boots are so expensive that nobody in the world has been able to put a price on them. Number 8. CR7 hotels. Ronaldo is undoubtedly an excellent footballer, but also a great businessman. CR7 has invested heavily in making a hotel chain of its own. How did that happen? The answer is pretty simple. He just fell in love with the idea of having his own personal hotel chain. To make his dream come true, he contacted contractors and architects, and his dream became a reality in no time. Ronaldo owns multiple hotels in Lisbon, Funchal, Paris, and New York. Building a hotel in each location has cost him approximately $40 million. Maybe that's how you spend your millions. Number 9. Private island. But not for himself. If you're a true Ronaldo fan, you must have heard about Jorge Mendes. He's the agent of CR7 and is seen with him almost everywhere. Both have a great bond. After all, they spend most of their time with each other. So when Jorge was getting married, Ronaldo did the unthinkable, the most unexpected. He gifted a private island to his agent as a wedding gift. Man, that guy could have given him $1 million watch or a Lambo, but he didn't hold back and gifted him an entire island. That shows how much Ronaldo respects and loves his family and the people around him, especially those who are a big part of his success. The island cost him around $50 million. That should be the biggest purchase ever made by the star, and maybe it is, but there's still something worth far more than anything in this entire list. So, what is it? Let's find out. Number 10. CR7. We've discussed many things in today's video and tried to figure out what the most expensive thing Ronaldo owns could be. Ultimately, we've concluded that Cristiano Ronaldo is the most expensive thing on the list. Ronaldo is no longer a person's name. It's the name of a brand estimated to be worth more than $115 million. If a product has a name along with CR7, that product is bound to reach success. Ronaldo has used his success and invested in numerous businesses, from products like perfume and watches to clothing. He has made millions through his name aside from football. He's the model himself to advertise his products. What a legend. Ronaldo has put some real effort into his career to reach the success he has today. All those hardships are the reason why he's known worldwide. He's an inspiration for our new generation, and maybe through today's video, you're motivated to become the next football world champion. Hope you enjoyed watching today's video, and if you did, hit that like button and press the subscribe button too. If you don't want to miss out on our latest videos, ring the bell icon to enable notifications from our channel. We'll see you in the next one.